Did you know that the average American home contains over 300,000 items? That's right. From clothes to gadgets, our lives are overflowing with stuff. Yet, a study by the University of California found that clutter can increase stress levels and decrease focus. With so much chaos around us, it's no wonder many people are searching for a way to simplify their lives. Minimalism has become a buzzword, with countless influencers promoting the idea that living with less can lead to greater wealth and success. But here's the kicker: minimalism isn't a magic formula for getting rich. In fact, it might not fill your bank account at all. Instead, it offers something much more valuable: freedom. In this video, we'll explore why minimalism won't make you rich but will free you from the chains of overconsumption. We'll dive into the myths surrounding wealth and minimalism, discuss the hidden costs of overconsumption, and highlight the importance of experiences over material possessions. You'll learn how to redefine success on your own terms and discover the true joy that comes from living simply. So, if you're ready to embrace a lifestyle that prioritizes happiness over possessions, stick around. Let's uncover the real power of minimalism together. Chapter 1. The myth of wealth through minimalism. The first myth we need to debunk is the idea that minimalism is some kind of shortcut to wealth. If you're thinking that decluttering your home and cutting down on spending will lead to a six-figure bank account, you're going to be disappointed. Yes, minimalism can save you money. By owning less, you'll naturally spend less on things you don't need. According to a Financial Therapy Association study, the average person spends $1,497 annually on non-essential items. When you adopt a minimalist mindset, that number can drop dramatically. But let's be real, saving $1,500 a year isn't going to make you rich. Minimalism is more about prioritizing what really matters than it is about hoarding wealth. It's about freeing up resources like time, energy, and focus for things that actually enrich your life. As minimalist pioneer Joshua Becker said in his book The More of Less, minimalism is the intentional promotion of the things we most value and the removal of everything that distracts us from it. The goal isn't financial wealth, it's mental clarity. That's the real value of minimalism. By shifting your focus away from material possessions, you allow room for personal growth, creativity, and genuine connection. Wealth in a minimalist life is measured not in dollars, but in time and freedom. Chapter 2. Cutting the clutter, not your ambition. A common misconception about minimalism is that it's about giving up on your goals or ambitions. Some people think that living with less means you've lowered your standards or become complacent. Nothing could be further from the truth. Minimalism is about cutting the clutter, physically and mentally, so that you can focus more sharply on what really matters. Studies show that clutter can increase stress levels. A study by UCLA's Center on Everyday Lives and Families found that women who describe their homes as cluttered tend to have higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Stress is a productivity killer, so when you remove that stress, you make more room for ambition. Think of it like this: minimalism isn't about owning fewer things, it's about being laser-focused on what matters most. When you eliminate the excess, you gain the freedom to pursue your most important goals. As Greg McKeown, author of Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less, puts it, if you don't prioritize your life, someone else will. By clearing out the distractions, you can focus on what's truly important, whether that's career, personal growth, or relationships. Minimalism helps you stop wasting energy on trivial things so you can channel it into what you really care about. The fewer distractions you have, the more room you have for ambition and purpose. Chapter 3. Escaping the rat race. Freedom beyond finances. One of the most overlooked benefits of minimalism is its ability to free you from the rat race. Society pushes us to work more, earn more, and buy more, thinking that more money equals more freedom. But the truth is, financial freedom isn't the same as true freedom. Minimalism helps you step off the treadmill of constant consumption. The average American household carries $6,194 in credit card debt, according to Experian. This is often the result of buying things we think we need to keep up with others or maintain a certain lifestyle. Minimalism offers a way out. When you stop basing your happiness on material possessions, you stop feeling the need to keep up. Instead of working longer hours to buy more stuff, minimalism shifts your focus to living on your own terms. You might not be rich by society's standards, but you'll be rich in freedom. As Tom Hodgkinson, author of How to Be Idle, said, "Freedom is not the permission to do what you like, it's the power to do what you ought." Minimalism gives you the freedom to live life on your own terms, without the constant pressure of more. You may not have $1 million bank account, but you'll have the time and mental space to focus on what makes you truly happy. This freedom is worth more than any paycheck. By rejecting the pressure to consume, you're not just saving money, you're gaining back control of your time. In the end, time is our most valuable asset, and minimalism helps you spend it wisely. If you're finding this perspective refreshing, consider subscribing for more insights on minimalism and living a more fulfilling life. Chapter 4. The Hidden Costs of Overconsumption in Our Consumer-Driven Society. It's easy to get swept up in the latest trends and gadgets. Many people think that owning more will lead to more happiness. However, this belief often comes at a cost. Overconsumption can drain your wallet and your peace of mind. A study from the American Psychological Association shows that people who engage in retail therapy often feel guilt or regret afterward. It turns out that buying more things doesn't make us happier, it can actually increase stress. Every item we own requires time and energy, whether it's cleaning, maintaining, or organizing. When you adopt a minimalist approach, you start to see these hidden costs clearly. Instead of accumulating stuff, you focus on quality over quantity. This can lead to better choices and, ironically, save you money in the long run. According to a report from the National Association of Realtors, homeowners spent an average of $5,000 on home improvements to accommodate their stuff in 2021. By minimizing your belongings, you can reduce these additional costs. Minimalism teaches you to be mindful about what you bring into your life. As Marie Kondo says in her best-selling book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, the question of what you want to own is actually the question of how you want to live your life. By letting go of unnecessary items, you not only declutter your space but also create a more peaceful environment. The hidden costs of overconsumption also include mental clutter. Research from the University of California, Los Angeles, shows that clutter can negatively impact our mental health. When you declutter, you clear your mind, leading to better focus and increased productivity. So, the next time you think about adding to your collection of stuff, consider the real costs involved. Chapter 5. Richness in experiences, not stuff. If you think about it, what brings you the most joy? It's likely not your collection of shoes or gadgets. Research indicates that experiences make us happier than material possessions. A study published in the Journal of Consumer Research found that people derive more happiness from experiences than from items. When you prioritize experiences over things, you create lasting memories that enrich your life. Minimalism encourages you to invest in experiences rather than accumulating more stuff. Whether it's traveling, taking a cooking class, or spending time with loved ones, these moments are what life is truly about. In fact, the World Happiness Report ranks countries by how happy their citizens feel. The happiest people tend to live in places where life is focused on relationships and experiences rather than material wealth. So, when you adopt a minimalist lifestyle, you align yourself with this idea of living richly through experiences. Think about how much better it feels to share a meal with friends or explore a new city than to buy a new pair of jeans. Experiences connect us to others and foster a sense of community. As author David Brooks states in The Second Mountain, you can't build a deep relationship if you're obsessed with status, achievement, or possessions. Minimalism gives you the freedom to seek out these rich experiences. When you let go of excess, you find you have more time and energy to pursue what genuinely makes you happy. Life becomes an adventure rather than a race to accumulate. If you enjoyed this journey into minimalism and want to explore more insights, don't forget to subscribe for future content that helps you live a life filled with purpose and happiness.